Hello, this is Candace, aka The Oracle. I am back with you for another video about cleansing, but a little bit different this time. Today we're going to be talking about spiritual cleansing of your body, of your person. So today we're going to be talking about what types of cleansings there are. We're not going to go super heavy into how to do them, but we're going to discuss what types of ways there are to cleanse. So let's just get into it. So some of the ways to cleanse there are, you can cleanse by shower. A lot of people don't realize when you take a shower, that is a very personal time for you. You're naked most of the time, right? You're naked. And so that is a vulnerable feeling time for you. So in that vulnerability, you should be taking and washing all that negative, that nasty, that gross, that ick down the drain. Just like you're cleaning off your body, you're cleaning off your spirit as well. And then as you vision that white light cleansing you off, cleaning you head to toe, okay, under feet everywhere, but everything. As you clean all that off, you're watching it go down the drain and go away from you, and that shower, that water is adding back into you that uplifting, that light that you need. Okay, so that is one of the ways to cleanse, and that is probably one of the most simple ways we're gonna find to do it. Now, cleansing that way does not, if you feel like someone is messing with you, because that's another reason why we would cleanse, to just realign our bodies or get people who are messing with us, or maybe you're around someone too long and their energy just sucks. They're whatever multitude or whatever reason you have, there are a multitude of reasons. Whatever reason you have, cleansing, that's probably your simplest one to do. But if you need something a little bit more, let me get in there and do stuff. There are egg cleansings. There are, I know I said egg. It involves rubbing an egg on your person. It's a whole thing. So there's that. And then there is also cleansing with air, with wind. Like me personally, I love cleansing with wind. Why not? I'm also a fire sign, so I like cleansing with fire too. No, we don't throw people into the fire. That's not nice. That's not how we do things here. No. But cleansing with fire is a nice way to get that negative and nasty off as well, and it's also very effective. You can cleanse with stones. That's another way to cleanse. But if you cleanse with your stone, please cleanse said stones after said cleansing. Because it goes somewhere. You got to decide where it's gonna go. Okay. While we're cleansing though, I want to tell you how important it is to be able to add that sweetness after you take that off. Okay. The same with cleansing your home. You don't want to leave anything just anything open and hanging out. Okay. If you take something out, you need to add something back in, and you need to decide what it is that you want to add back in, because intent is also very, very important while doing this as well. So, we talked about water, we talked about wind, we talked about fire. I've never really cleansed off with earth before, but I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. But I have not found that way, so doesn't mean I don't want to learn. So if you know, drop it below. I love learning new things. So, I guess if you think about saging is using the herbs of the earth. That could be earth, but that is a way also to cleanse. So, just like you would sage your home, you can sage your person, and make sure you do front and back, head to toe, underneath the feet, up and down, like between your legs, because you have chakras. So when you're doing this, you're also realigning your chakras. This is so important, because if you're cleaning that off, you're balancing. You have to get this. You're trying to get your whole person right again. That's the whole point, right? To get all that crap that doesn't belong to you, doesn't serve you, and line that shit back up, right? So that saging is a way to do it. If you're gonna sage, sweetness, so lemongrass, sweetgrass, palo santo, whatever you want to add back, that sweetness back in. With lavender, it's another sweetness. You can, don't forget to add sweetness back in. That's super important. You can also cleanse with herbs. I think we talked about that a little loosely. You can take a spiritual bath, and that is harnessing the powers from the herbs, boiling them on the stove, taking that water, adding it to a bath, or a bath and soaking in that. Of course, after you've taken a regular shower. And then you soak in those herbs. After the bath has cooled down, please do not jump into a bath and boil yourself. No. Okay? That's not what we do. It's not okay. And it hurts. So, you can do it that way. You can, or you, after your water is cooled, you can pour it over your head, making sure you get your front, your back, your front, and bottom, all that stuff. Okay? There's milk people who do it with milk. I know water has memories, and holds so much power. We are made mostly of water, so I love water. So that's what I'm gonna use. Also, you can do like I said, the spiritual bath, but then there's also, there's so many ways to cleanse. I feel like we talked about using wind. You can use wind to get it off of you, and showers. For me, I make spiritual baths and soaps, because like, you should definitely be doing some type of cleansing of your spirit, or spiritual cleansing, whatever you want to call it. You should be doing one every month. So if you're a psychic reader or a medium, anything like that, or you're highly in tune and you go out into the world and it bogs you down, or you feel really overwhelmed, you need to be cleansing that off at least once a month. If you have a little bit more issues, maybe twice a month, but adding some type of maintenance until you get to your heavy hitter. Most baths, like for me, my baths are on crossings, they're on hexings, they're cleansers, they add sweetness back in, and like they have a power punch. And I know there are herbs I haven't added to my baths I can even hit harder with, but my baths are amazing and hit hard as already. I have reviews on my site, y'all. They're reviews. So anyway, so that is a thing. Okay, so, and also, you know how people we talked about saging. You can also use you can use a smokeless sage or smudge or whatever if that is a preference for you. Just again, intent is important. Making sure you get the top, front, back, side to side, all that. Make sure you get all of it, because when we do cleansing, sometimes we happen to forget what some spots. We walk out, we think we cleansed, and we walk back into the world with our ass out. Can't walk out like that. Wild turkeys. Yeah, I have a lot of wild turkeys. Sorry. I'm distracted by shiny objects and things with feathers. So if you guys have any questions about other ways to cleanse, I'm sure I missed some or something. Let me know. I'm pretty sure there's even like a oil and water way to cleanse, but I can't remember exactly how that goes, so I'm not even gonna. But if you want to look and research it, please have at it. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, any of that stuff, please put it below. I love to hear from you. Also, if you want to stop by, follow any of my spaces. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And Snapchat now. I was on Snapchat before, but now I'm on Snapchat. And that Twitter and Snapchat are the same. Oracle's Apothecary, because you can't put the area on it. Whatever. Anyway, so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Comment below, like, share, subscribe. That helps me out so much when you guys subscribe, because that makes it so I can reach a little bit more spaces, especially if someone needs something. I love helping, so that's why I do what I do, because I can help. I love to help. It's just what I do. So want to just go over real quick kind of the stuff we talked before. I do make cleansing baths, and that is with agrimony, calendula flowers, hyssop, lemongrass, and damiana leaf. Also salt as well. And then we also have my soap that I make, and that's hyssop and lemongrass. So we kind of talked about it really quick, how you should have some type of way to have maintenance between having a bath, and that's my maintenance. My maintenance between baths, and then my at least once a month. I try to do this twice a month because I am a psychic medium when I do readings. So I like to make sure my stuff is tight. I actually take a shower before and a shower after I do readings, just because you don't want any attachments and things that don't belong to you stuck to you. It's just the nature of that beast. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them below. Thank you again for coming out and joining me. I appreciate you spending time with me, and your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending it with me. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see y'all later.